Hello everybody, Vilisink back again with Raid Shadow Legends, and in this one we have done it. We have finished the Fragment fusion for Opardin Clanfather. Look at my green shards. You know how I did it. I pulled a crap load of green shards. It took a long time, but it was worth it. So I'll just show you the fragments that I got and how we did in other events before we take a quick look at the champion again. Because the kit is pretty good. I think people are knocking the kit, and it's actually a better kit than people think it is. A lot of possibilities here. So if it loads up sometime today, Plarium, or tomorrow, Classic Arena is not finished anyway. I'm like 150 points in. Tag Arena, I have done 0 Tag Arena. When it comes to Ice Golem, I am first in this one, but it's mainly just for the Relentless gear. I don't need the fragments, so I'm going to be 5 fragments over where I need to be. But regardless, I have, with clan versus clan coming up, I want to put somebody into Relentless. I want to give this champion masteries and play around with him, so I need to make sure that I have a few pieces of Relentless there, and it's always good to have a bit more. And after that, I will take a break from dumping thousands of energy into tournaments. I promise I will. So events, I think likewise, we don't really need to worry about anything. We got the last Dungeon Divers, I've got some points from there, but that's purely because I've been doing some Ice Golem, and I've got maybe like 25-ish runs for a clan quest. I get to miss out the artifact enhancement, which is good enough, but I may still do some artifacts tomorrow. Why not do it during an event to at least get some type of rewards or thank you for it? Summon Rush, we got there. We were 2020. We then had three voids. We got the last 15 fragments for Opardin. It has been done. Really fun event, I must say. It was actually been quite cool. The 100 shards would have been way better in a champ chase rather than a summon event, but that was fun also, as a thank you to everyone. So it is done. He's in the portal and he will remain there until Clan vs Clan, 1st of February, which is Tuesday, I believe. Easy 30k points. I will summon him then, and if I ever rebuild my Brogni, I now have somebody to put a monster shield set on. But let's just quickly take a look at what he does. What does my new legendary champion do? And he has a base of 22,470 HP. If you add on 79,500 HP to that, 100k HP, that's pretty decent for somebody that heals. So, Barbarian, first and foremost, doesn't really, no, I was going to say looks like this type of Barbarian, but no, it doesn't look like a Barbarian whatsoever. But the overall design, Plarium as always, it's probably the best part. I'm not going to say graphics make a game. Like the storyline and the gameplay has to be exciting also. But Plarium, they do take care with their designs. Attention to detail as always. So 22,500 HP as a base is one of the best in the game. Look at Mountain King and look at other champions that have a ridiculous amount of HP. It just, for a HP based champion, it's really acceptable. Attack, we're not necessarily bothered. We will not be using him for attack at all. Defense is 1200, which anything over 1000 is a solid base. I've always said it. So 1200 defense. Be fun to get that to maybe 3k. Can leave it there and it should be safe enough. 102 speed, so for a big tall dude, he is respectively fast. Crit rate, crit damage is just what it would normally be, and resist. He has a base of 50, which I like. No base accuracy. Let's check this passive first. Each time a continuous heal buff heals an ally. Fills that ally's turn meter by 5%. If there are multiple champions in the team, nobody's going to have 2 Opardins. But effectively, continuous heals he will apply. We'll go through his kit in a minute. But if you add Eurogrim, and if you have other champions that put up continuous heals, and you make this meme team with like 5 or 6 continuous heals, do you get a 30% turn meter? Interesting thing to find out. But nonetheless, he puts up 2 continuous heals. That's a 10% turn meter boost. Sifi gives you a 10% turn meter boost. Deacon, I believe, is a 10 or 15% turn meter boost, so it is good. People seem to be getting the wrong idea about this champion, thinking that he's not that good. But they're wrong. He is good. So, paired hammers. Attacks one enemy twice. Each hit has a 65% chance, decreasing the target's turn meter by 5%. So with 2 hits, you can decrease the target's turn meter by 10% if they proc, and the same chance to fill his turn meter by 10% also. Again, a 10% turn meter increase, along with a 10% turn meter decrease, is like the baby version of Lysandra. There's multiple champions that do that as well, that will increase your turn meter by 20%, decrease enemies by 20%. This is the same concept if they proc. If they don't, yes, it's a smaller amount of turn meter, but nonetheless, if you give him high HP, and you're using him for his heals, survivability, just like to stall people, whatever, that removing that little bit of turn meter could potentially screw up somebody's team to help your clanmate go first, or teammate go first. So 10% turn meter, nothing too shabby whatsoever. Rally of the Tribe, AoE, heals all allies by 10% of this champion's max HP. Heals all allies under continuous heal buffs by 15%. So 10% of this champion's HP. The reason I said if you add on 79k to this HP, this base HP for this champion, is I was going to build a damage Brogni, and I just did not want. I maybe will swap 1 or 2 of the pieces from the shield set, but I wanted to keep it kind of as it is. So I need to find a champion worthy of putting it on. So why not give it to this guy for a while? It will skyrocket his HP. I'll maybe change 1 or 2 pieces so it adds a bit of crit or whatever in a later feature build. But as far as the healing goes, as far as the sustainability goes, if you give him no crit rate, just a high HP, let's see how it goes. That shield set could really work out, because the heal he will give to his teammates, 10,000, 15,000 hit points, and their continuous heal buff, obviously, it's a larger heal, so it's very, very possible I'm going to try that. Clan Mentor removes all block buffs and heal reduction debuffs from all allies, then places 2 continuous heal buffs, and it's a 15% continuous heal buffs for 2 turns. Also has a 75% chance of removing 1 random debuff from all allies. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't need accuracy to remove stuff from your own team. As long as it's 75% proc, it should be fine. Removes all block buffs and heal reduction debuffs. I mean, you could make this champion slightly slower than other champions. For Vaxel Mage, maybe Doom Tower, all that type of stuff. So you can cleanse that off, so it could be extremely strong. There's nothing worse than having a team that you want to speed up and you get block buffs. So to have Opardin to potentially cleanse that off is really strong. Continuous heal buffs again. you're going to get you a larger heal. If I put that shield set on him, he'll be a little bit slower than normal. But I'm not putting him in clan boss or whatever. It would be other content. He's going to be banging out massive heals. He'll be slower, so I can cleanse all the block buffs. I can cleanse the heal reductions. He's just a very, very solid, strong healer. And I think that I'm looking forward to clan versus clan on Tuesday. I need to get my chickens ready. And I'm a lazy sod. I need to do some potions, but I probably won't because, again, I'm a lazy sod. So that might be what I do when I'm asleep. You never know. I may have to bite the bullet and actually do spirit keep, force keep, void keep, because I haven't. But potential plan there for Opardin. Put him in the shield set. Now let me quickly stay on topic and let me show you the shield set for a second. It would make him 152 speed, so a little bit slower, so people could apply debuffs if they wanted to. But it would give him an extra 100, in total it would be over 100,000 HP, which means the heals would be bigger. I could potentially swap out a few pieces to add on some resistance instead of accuracy. I could potentially add on a small bit of speed, but not wanting to break up certain parts of the shield set, I'll have a champion that I could potentially put them on. So another fusion done. I'll wait for CVC before I summon him. 30k points, easy. And if I do it now, there's just really no point. But guys, we did it again. We have Opardin. Let me know how you're getting on. Let me know what you want to do with him, what your plans are. As a HP champion, he may even have the potential, when we find out his multipliers, he may hit respectively hard, so it might be advised to give him 70-80k HP and build him like a Magnar, where you could be putting a stun set. You could stun people because of his AoE attack. There's multiple ways you could go. So are you going for him? What are you doing with him? Let me know down below. I'm Vilisink. Stay safe, keep on raiding, and as always, I will see you in the next video.